Hey, it's Karen. I'm out here with a basket of red stuff from my sumac. I'll repost the video from a couple weeks ago, but I showed at my son's house there were sumacs, and we have one here in the yard, but they are, that has to be 18, 20 feet up. So what's a dog going to do when it's outside? Okay, so this is what they look like. The sumac seed pods. And I'm going to hold it over a bag here. So I really don't want them more in this part of the yard. But they just crumble. And they make these, it's like a, I guess they're individual flowers. It's a lot of work doing this. But there you have it. That's what they look like. And so you take them and you dry these here, and they come out looking the same, and you have to actually grate them through. Now these are what the seeds look like after we grated them, and it was no easy task at all. It took so long to do, but the benefit is, and this here, I guess maybe a lot of people would throw away, but there's still a lot of the fuzz. See how these leaves are fuzzy? Well, that fuzz is your spice. So I figured, well, I can dump a bunch of seeds in water and make tea. But this is what it looks like when the fuzz is removed from the flower. And it has it's like a lemony flavor. So I looked, what do you do with this stuff called sumac? I mean, anytime I ever thought about sumac, it was, get this so tight, that you hear about poison sumac. Well, poison sumac has a entirely different type of flower. It has like a whitish flower, and it grows in different places than this stuff here in our yard, the red cones. So that's not really an issue. But I looked to see what can you do with it. And of course, any like lemony type complementary things that you would want to cook at. I've put it on potatoes to roast them. That was really good. But of course, you go to YouTube, best place in the world. And what do you do with sumac spice? And there's this stuff. It's called atar, Z-A-A-T-A-R, and it's a Middle Eastern spice mix. And they generally seems to put thyme in it, so you put 1 part sumac, 1 part sesame seed, 1 part thyme or oregano, a pungent spice like that, and then 1 part salt. I thought personally it was entirely too much salt, but you can use it as a rub or mix it with olive oil, and that's what I did. I mixed it with olive oil and then put it on a flatbread or naan. It was to die for, and I ate way too much for dinner that night. We just put it on bread, and I forget what we had on the side because the stinking bread was so good. It was like we're both going, oh, wow, this is good. So what a nice surprise. That's part of the fun of doing this, is all the new discoveries of new tastes and flavors. So this is the za'atar here. I just put it in a jar so I could have it to cook again. But you just take this and, you can rub it on your meat or whatever. Or, mix it with olive oil and put it on like a bread, or, I guess you could put it on chicken, fish, whatever. So it was a lot of fun to put together and try something new. So I figured I'd follow through and show you what you could do with these buggers. You can't see the spikes from here. Hard to see in the sun from the other side. So, well, Augie and I are having a beautiful day in Pennsylvania, and have a good day.